Good evening. Tonight, U.S. corporations have lined up behind the new opening to Cuba. MasterCard, Cisco, Marriott, Pepsi, Caterpillar, and Major League Baseball all expressed interest in doing business here. It won't happen overnight, but Cubans here in Havana are just as eager. In terms of U.S. relations, it's been 54 years that they've been frozen in time. For all any Cuban can tell, Detroit hasn't made a car since 1961. Chevys and Fords, familiar to Eisenhower and Sinatra, live forever, thanks to a uniquely Cuban industry, counterfeiting new parts from designs of the 50s. Nearly everyone in Havana is ready to move on.
The average Cuban is ecstatic, they're euphoric. They believe that this is a new beginning for Cuba.
Alberto Cole is a professor of international law at DePaul University in Chicago. A specialist in Cuba, he moved to the U.S. as a child in 1961 when Castro imprisoned his father. I wonder how today the average Cuban's aspirations have been changed.
There will be lots more opportunities for the economy to grow, for Americans to come here, to trade, to visit, to invest, and to develop all kinds of exchanges that will benefit the people here and give this small country of 11 million people a terrific opportunity.
After 5 decades of a trade embargo, young Cubans don't know any other life. Fernando Says, director of a dance company, surprised us when we asked how things might be different.
It is very hard to explain how the situation, how the circumstances will be in the next future. But I think that I would be in a better position to answer that in 5 years from today.
You don't know what normal is?
Well, this is the air that we have been breathing for many years. And it is very hard to think how things are going to be in a different way, as we don't have the experience.
The dance company is one of the new private enterprises allowed by President Raul Castro, the more pragmatic Castro brother. Since 2011, he's allowed cell phones and some private ownership of real estate. But Cuba still ranks among the last in the world in internet connectivity. The U.S. sanctions were designed to weaken the Castros, but in one way they became stronger. For half a century, the brothers have told their people a David and Goliath story, that only communism could save them from suffering imposed by the United States. Wayne Smith was a U.S. diplomat in his 20s when he helped close the U.S. Embassy in 1961. He spent a lifetime on U.S.-Cuba relations.
We haven't gained anything in 50 years. Why keep repeating the same old mistake year after year when it isn't achieving anything? It was time to change, and at last, sensibly, we have.